for us and take a picture or a video? That'd be worth it to me. I would love to see it. Whew. Okay, I told you this yesterday, but we are skipping a few sections for today. We're going from 7.5, which was graphing, which is only 1 or 2 sections that's on your quiz, to today's section, which is 7.9, which is called geometric sequences. So we did learn about sequences already. We learned about the arithmetic ones. Geometric. No. You can just leave your stuff in here. My door is always locked, and I just always shut my door, so you're safe. I mean, you can take your Chromebook, but like if you don't want to carry all your extra heavy stuff, you can leave it in here. I shut my door and lock it. Okay. But okay, so a sequence, remember, is like a list of numbers. So geometric, it uses a common ratio. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Shush. We represent it with the letter R. What it is multiplication. We'll always use multiplication. And how we get from the first term to the second term. So for example, if I have 1, 3, 9, 27, that's my sequence. By looking at this, can you see what we multiply 1 by to get the number 3? What we multiply 1 by to get the number 3. 3. Multiply. Now, so we multiply by 3. 1 times 3 equals 3. Hey, that's right. So you check the next one. Can I take the same number, 3? Can I multiply it by 3? Do I get 9? That's right. Okay. What about the last one? Can I take 9 and multiply it by 3 to get 27? If all of those work, you can say, oh, yes, this is a geometric sequence. Yes, every day of our lives. Okay? So if these numbers are all doing the same thing, yes, it works as geometric. And we would say, hey, R equals 3 because that's how it changed. We multiplied by 3. That's the easy one, yeah. Okay? Because when it starts with 1, it's usually easier unless you're Hunter. No, we're laughing at you. Okay? Now, if I start with the number 2, okay? And then I'm just going to change it up, right? So if I start with 2 and then I go to 8, shh, don't say anything yet, please. Thank you. Then I go to 16 and I put ... Okay, so that time I only gave you 3 numbers. Start at the beginning. 2 to 8. Now, if you can't figure it out, if you can't go 2 times what makes 8, I said don't say anything. Because sometimes the answers are fractions, that's what I'm telling you. If you don't know the answer, whatever 2 numbers you're touching, you take the second number and divide it by the first number. Yes, but we use subtraction and addition. Now we're using multiplication. What is 8 divided by 2? 4. Does 2 times 4 make 8? Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing again. 16 divided by 8, what does that equal? 16 divided by 8. So 8 times 2, does that make 16? But are these numbers the same? No, then this is not geometric. I'm recording this. I need you to stop. If the numbers aren't the same, it's not a geometric shape. It has to be going up the same by the same amount every single time. Just because it's multiplication does not mean it's exactly the same. Then it's going to ask you, part of the questions is you have Ethan's big head's in my way, but I can't tell. Is it arithmetic, which means does it use addition? Can you shut my door? Geometric, which uses multiplication. Will someone shut my door? No, I didn't. I said you should stop talking. Or neither. That was a completely different day. So arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Thank you, Katie. This is the first part of your homework. Is it arithmetic, geometric, or neither? So we just learned what geometric is. It uses multiplication. Arithmetic uses addition. So you might have to try both of them. So if they give us a sequence, okay, like this guy, 4, 9, 12, 18, ... I always start at the beginning. Just try arithmetic from here to here. Remember, if you can't see it, 4 plus what makes 9? If you can't figure it out in your head, do the backwards. 9 minus 4 is what, Hunter? What's the answer? 5. So we have to test the next one. 9 to 12. 9 plus what makes 12? We're getting different answers. Is it 3? Is that the same number as that? Are those two the same number? So can this be arithmetic? So it's not arithmetic. So now we have to try a geometric. So then I always label them. So that's not A. So geometric. From 4 to 9. You can't divide it. 9 divided by 4 is what? Use your calculator. Turn it into a fraction. It's going to be a fraction. It has to be a fraction. It's 9/4. It's a fraction. It's 9/4. Try the next one. 12 over 9. Does it reduce to 9/4? Is that an answer? You're just shaking your head. Huh? Twelve divided by 9. 4 over 3. So that reduces, but are those the same fractions? So is that geometric either? So if it's neither of them, what word answer am I going to write? Neither. And on Alex, I would click the button neither because they're going to give you 3 buttons. You don't even have to type them out. You just have to click the right one. And that would be it. Does that kind of make sense? These ones, this was one of the options. You would see this. You would have to click geometric, and then it would say R equals. You'd have to say R is 3. With arithmetic, you would have to click arithmetic, and then you'd have to say the answer is 5 or whatever the answer is. Okay, so this is the first part. We made it through one part. We have 2 more parts to go. The next part is, if you have a geometric, the one we already had, 1, 3, 9, 27. We all talked about, Hunter yelled loudly, that the answer is r equals 3. That's how we get from one to the next one. If I asked you for the next 3 numbers afterwards, how do we find the next 3 numbers? We're just going to times 3. You take this last number and times 3. So what is 27 times 3? What's that number I'm going to put on that first line, Matthew? 81. That's a pretty big number. Then we're going to do it again. 81, and then again, times 3, Jacoby. Huh? Then we have one more time to do that. Times 3, that last number times 3. Shh, I did not pick you. You did not raise your hand. You did not. I did not pick you. You cannot raise your hand. Gage, what's your answer? Sergio, you got to get used to raising your hand and let me pick you. Did we all of us get the same 3 answers? When we come back, we're going to do ones that may have fractions in them, because those tend to be the ones that confuse people. Okay? This is the other part of the quiz.